Hey y'all, this is Amanda. She's a Mad Gardener, and today I'm going to be working on a project with these troughs in the back. I actually picked up a couple of cattle panels today that I'm going to be cutting lengthwise, and I'm going to be creating arches from one cattle trough for the other. I wanted to show you how easy the process was and how inexpensive the process was, and how this is just a little bit of a different way to utilize a cattle panel as a trellis. As a reminder, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and then make sure you hit that bell for the notifications so that you know every time I upload a new video. Okay, my friend Crystal and her husband Richard took me over to Tractor Supply to get the cattle panels. I needed their truck to make this happen, and we actually had to bend the cattle panels into kind of a teardrop shape to make them fit into the bed of the truck. Okay, y'all, so I picked up two 50-inch by 16-foot cattle panels at Tractor Supply, about $22 a piece, nice and strong. You can cut them a number of ways. You can cut them with an angle grinder, or you can cut them with a bolt cutter. I'm going to be starting with the bolt cutter until I get tired, and then I'm probably going to switch to an angle grinder. I'm going to be cutting them lengthwise all the way down the center, so then I have very long thin panels which will fit into those troughs that you see at the back of the house. Okay, as I got started on the panels with the bolt cutter, I realized that I'm totally gonna knock this out. This is gonna be super easy. I will say the next morning I was definitely feeling it on my arms, but I certainly didn't feel bad about anything that I was eating that particular day. The whole process went super, super quick. It took both myself and my husband to kind of work these in. We ended up just kind of figuring out where we wanted them to go, and then we pushed the soil away and got the ends of the trellis as deep into the container as possible. I don't think you can just set these on the top and think that they're going to be weatherproof or windproof. We definitely worked really hard to sink at least 2 feet down into the troughs, and they were very sturdy afterwards, and these troughs are filled with soil. It probably would have been way better had I put these trellis in first and then added soil, but I didn't think that far ahead. So let that be some advice to you if this is a project that you are planning on trying out. Okay, here we go, you guys. I've got 3 of these, I think they're 100-gallon tanks. I can't remember. 50, maybe 50. I've got 3 of them, and I cut the cattle panel long ways, and basically we just maneuvered the soil so that we could get the cattle panel down pretty far, and then back, covered it with the soil. I think it looks fabulous. I'm gonna be planting cucumbers and jackpea little pumpkins on these, and then in the actual bins themselves, I'm also going to be doing dahlias. And I'm hoping to add a 4th and a 5th bin this way, do one this way, and then we'll do one on the other side of that far one. And we used bricks and a level to level these out. We actually leveled them so that they were tilted a little bit backwards that way, because there's a drainage at the very bottom of it. We wanted the water to drain up. So they actually all tilt backwards just a little bit to make sure it runs off really well. Let me get a front view of this for you guys. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, y'all. Can't wait to plant these up and show you what happens. All right, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this simple tutorial on cattle panel trellises. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.